Welcome to Ask Verdella, and this is Verdellastarling today with my new show. You know, years ago when I was a librarian, my job was to help students find answers for their reports. And I used to have so much fun looking up answers about animals and science and rocks and minerals and weather. Oh, the list is just endless. And I just had so much fun with it. And so I thought maybe on this show we'll start talking about these things, and it might encourage you and get you excited about some of these topics yourself, and then you can go off and study them on your own. Well, how do you study these topics? Well, your library at school should be full of books about all sorts of topics. You can always ask your librarian or media specialist, and you can talk to your parents too and see if they can help you find some programs on YouTube. So today we're going to start out with zebras. Now, zebras live only in Africa in the wild, and they look like horses, but they're shorter than horses, and they don't run as fast as horses, but they eat grass, they graze like horses. And another difference is they have black and white stripes, and I'm sure you've seen one before, but did you know that those stripes, those patterns are unique to each zebra? Just like snowflakes are unique in their patterns, and our fingerprints are unique on our hands. So that's kind of exciting, and scientists would like to know, they've been studying for years, why do these zebras have stripes? Well, one of the reasons they've thought about is that the stripes act like a sunscreen for the animals because they're out in the sun all day, and those stripes keep them cooler. Another thing is that where they're grazing for grass all day, there's horseflies and mosquitoes, and they don't want to be bitten, but those stripes seem to confuse the horseflies that are trying to bite them, and so they just can't get to them. They get confused. Another thing that scientists have considered is that maybe those stripes are camouflage to confuse them so that the lions and hyenas can't chase them, but honestly, they can smell them and see them, and those stripes are kind of bold if you ask me. So I think the only way that would work is if they were all gathered together in a herd, and maybe that big pattern of all those stripes, maybe that would confuse a predator, someone who's chasing after them. Scientists aren't positive about why they have all those stripes. But you know, the great thing about nature is there's spots, there's stripes, there's long legs, long necks, there's big ears, and all through nature, animals are just wonderful, and they're beautiful, and you know, they're so special. We want to protect them. We want to protect them from being hunted. So we want to learn about them and educate ourselves. So when you leave the show today, ask your mom and dad if you can look up and learn more about zebras. And hey, if you have any ideas about their stripes, why they have stripes, you can add them to my comments below. Well, this is Verdellastarling. If you liked my first Ask Verdella show, please like it and share it and subscribe to my channel. That's it for today. Bye-bye.